Hello, my name is Jordan Engel and I'm a Regional Drive Specialist with Yaskawa, and today I'm going to take the 60-second Yaskawa Connectivity Challenge. Now more than ever, drives in industrial applications are being controlled by PLCs over high-speed data networks, and today we're going to show you how you can connect a Yaskawa drive to such a network in under 60 seconds. Looking at our setup, we have a GA800 drive with the SI EN3 Ethernet IP card installed underneath the front cover in a demonstrator package. The keypad has been remote mounted so it can be shown to you later in this video. We'll ignore the HMI and the Ethernet switch as they are not being used. Below we have a Rockwell 5370 Compact Logix PLC. We're connected to our PC via this USB cable, and this Ethernet cable is connecting the PLC to our drive. On our PC, we are running the Rockwell Logix Designer commissioning software, and I'm going to walk through step by step how we're going to add our GA800 drive into the PLC via Ethernet before I execute the timed challenge. First, we'll look into the controller organizer window and look for the Ethernet connections. Right-click on Ethernet connections to make a new module. In the box that appears, let's search for a generic module. We need to give our module a name. Let's call it Demo. Next, we need to change the data format from a double integer to a single integer. Then we need to assign an IP address. We're going to use the IP address that's the default setting with our Ethernet option card, and that is 192.168.1.20. Next, we'll need to define the input and output assemblies. For the input assembly, we're going to use 71 with the size of 2 words. For the output assembly, we'll use 21, also with the size of 2 words. And for the configuration, we'll use 1 with the size of 0. The last thing we need to do is to change the requested packet interval time from 10 milliseconds to the recommended 100 milliseconds. And voila! Now we have our generic module assigned to the Ethernet connections. Now we need to test to make sure that we're actually talking to the drive. So we'll go up and we'll bring the PLC online. When asked, download the settings into the PLC. Now we've loaded our settings, and it's asking if we want to change the controller to the run mode. Select yes. Now we can go to the main routine, and I have imported the add-on instructions, which you can download from our website, yaskawa.com. Importing these instructions into the main routine allows us to test our connection quite easily. So next to the monitor is our remote mounted keypad, and we have our add-on instructions so we can issue some basic commands. I'm going to try starting the drive by entering a 1. And sure enough, the drive is now running, albeit at a 0 frequency, which is why we're getting a blinking run light. Next, we can choose to give it a reference. I'm going to select 30 Hertz. And sure enough, the keypad responds, indicating the drive received the requested reference command to go to 30 Hertz. And we've demonstrated that we're effectively connected to the drive. Okay, Now for the time challenge. The challenge is to establish the connection in under 60 seconds. So I'm going to undo what I've done. We're going to go offline and we'll delete this module. On my other screen, we have a timer. So let us begin. And stop the clock at 43 seconds exactly. We see that the Ethernet module has been added. Now we need to test it to make sure I did everything correctly. So we'll go bring the PLC online. And we're given the option to download our settings. Select download. Downloaded with no errors. We are asked if we want to change the controller to remote run. Select yes. We have green bars indicating communication. Now let's give it a run command. The drive is running. Let's check our reference. We'll give it a reference of 15. And sure enough, the keypad responds, indicating that the drive has received the requested frequency reference. And we have a successful connection. So there you have it. In 43 seconds, with one hand holding a camera, I added a Yaskawa GA800 to a Rockwell Compact Logix PLC and demonstrated that we have a successful connection. I hope you can do better, and good luck at the challenge.